Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Today is July 21st, and we got a great workout for you. Getting started kind of late, about 10 minutes late, but we're going to go ahead and get this in anyway. Without further ado, we're going to start with warming up the body a little bit. So, we're going to start with some jumping jacks. Some jumping jacks. Actually, let's start with some jumping jack toe touches. Let's do about 20 of these. Yeah, there we go. So that jumping jack toe touch, just you do a jumping jack and then you reach for the toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, let's get into some air squats. Just some air squats. Loosen up those hips, knees, and ankles. So air squats. Let's go 20 of these, or let's go 40 of these. There we go. 1. Now with that air squat, we're going to send those hips back. Knees are going to bend, but they're not going to go so far forward. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Let's go 20 more. 20 more. 20 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay. Well, I hope you're warm because we're getting started late. I'm going to cut this warm up in half. We're going to get right into things. So, first thing we got is you're going to need a set of kettlebells. You can use dumbbells, but the kettlebells are probably going to serve you better for this because they're taller, right? You don't have to have as much flexibility. Because what we're going to do is we're going to get into some alternating suitcase deadlifts. So the suitcase deadlift is I'm going to act like I'm only picking up one of these, and it's going to be in a suitcase fashion, right? But I want to mind the mechanics of that, right? I don't want to just bend over here and just do like an RDL. I actually want to bend the knees a little bit, make sure that I'm not being twisted, right? Stand up. I'm going to sit that one down. Stand up. I'm going to sit that one down. Stand up. Now, you're going to feel how your body corrects for the weight shift. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to throw that off and looking for your core to stabilize and manage that. Now, you can do that with dumbbells, right? But those dumbbells are going to be low to the ground. So if I got a set of, let's see, I got 40-pound dumbbells there, or I'm sorry, I got 40-pound kettlebells. So I'm going to demonstrate it with a 40-pound dumbbell. So you can see how much deeper I got to get with that dumbbell, but it can be done. All right, and I'm gonna leave both out here. Maybe after I do a few sets of these, I'll be warm enough to bend that or to get that low with it. So, all right, let's get it. So we need 20 of these. So it's going to be 10. It's going to be 10 per side. So I'm just going to make sure that these are level. I'm going to stand in between them. Right, I'm probably going to start with my non-dominant side, which is going to be that left side. So I'm going to drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Next, we got those gorilla squats. And with the gorilla squats, we're definitely going to use dumbbells because I like getting low. But I'm not going to start with those 40s. Maybe we'll start with some 25s. That is what we will do. Okay. And with those gorilla squats, it's almost like we're going to get into our sumo stance. Sumo stance. It's a wider, but still somewhat squat stance. So, get these weights here. I'm going to stand over the center of them. I'm going to pull my hips down. Get both hands on the weights. Trying to get the knees wide. Stretch them. Stand straight up. Squeeze the butt. Lean back just a little bit so I can get full range of motion. I'm trying to push those hips forward. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. These are heavy. 10 today. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay. We got those in. Next, we have some bent over rows. And I think I'm going to grab a set of 20s for those. Bent over rows. Okay. So, bent over row is just that. Right? I'm going to fold myself in half. These weights are going to hang with gravity. I'm going to twist and pull up. Breathe in, breathe out. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Move right along. Next, we got those figure eights. Figure eights. And that we're going to do with kettlebell as well. But we'll start we'll start with a 40. Or actually, we're going to start with this 30. So what the figure eight is, right, is I'm just going to make figure eights through the legs, like so. And that feels good, so I am going to grab it. Now, you can do this with a dumbbell, but it's definitely going to be harder in terms of, I got this 40-pound, I can go through my legs that way, go through my legs, go through my legs. I could do that. So if you have a dumbbell and don't have a kettlebell, then just do that. Just do that. I have the luxury of this kettlebell, so I'm going to use it. All right, so we're going 20 times. 20 times. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to go in the opposite direction. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. Yeah. I like that one. That bulletproofs that low back, especially in that position that we find ourselves most weak in. All right. And then I'm going to finish that off with some push presses. Push presses. So let's start with some 20s. Start with some 20s. 1. All right, using the legs to dip, create a little momentum, and then finish it out with extending those arms. That was 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. Okay. That's the circuit. That's the circuit. So we're back to suitcase deadlifts. Suitcase deadlifts. And we did it with 40s before. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get with these 50s, the 55s. With it. And just knock these out. All right. So we need 20, 10 per side, starting with the weak side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Those are interesting. Those are interesting. Woo! Those are interesting. Okay. What do we got next? Got those gorilla squats next. Gorilla squats next. I think we're going to use some 25s this time. Some 25s this time. Some 25s this time. All right. We need 20 of these. 20 of these. Let's get it. 20 of these. All right. Wide stance, right? Shoulders, hips are going to travel down at the same time, right? Not going to go shoulders then hips. I'm going to go down at the same time, grab, stand up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breaking this up. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Okay. 20 gorilla squats. Next, we got the bent over rows. So we did those with 20s before. I'm gonna try these 25s. I'm not sure where I put them away. I'm gonna try these 25s. All right. Bent over rows for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay. What do we got next? Got those figure eights. Figure eights. Figure eights are next. And we did that. What did we do that with? We did it with 40 before. Now, let's go 55. 55. 55. We can do it. 55. Okay. Figure eights through the legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo, woo. All right. All right. Next, push presses. We'll go 25s this time. We'll go 25s on the push press. 25. All right. I'm gonna get a little water. A little water. All right. Okay. 25s on the push press. 25s on the push press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right. Okay, so that's 2 now. Definitely gonna go for 3, maybe 4, just depending on how fast we can get it done. So, suitcase deadlifts. These are so interesting. We got to go heavy this time, real heavy. So I'm gonna pull out these 70s or 71s. No, these are 70s. They're 70s. Suitcase deadlifts, baby. Suitcase deadlifts. Pulling out that weight. We feel good today. Got out and rode yesterday. I got like 46 miles in. It's a good little ride. Good little ride. Trying to go 2 days, trying to go Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday got away from me with chores, trying to get stuff done. Went to the Rondo Day celebration as well, something that we celebrate each year in St. Paul, a neighborhood back in the what was it, the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, where they tore up the whole neighborhood to build a freeway. It was an African American neighborhood called Rondo, so it displaced a lot of businesses and just messed us up. We're still suffering from it to this day. So it's a celebration. People get together. Brand Nubians were there. Moni Love was there. It was kind of dope. So, all right. Starting third. Starting the third. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I gotta break that up. 10. 10. All right. Okay, let's finish it out. I got 10 left. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, 20. Woo! Yeah, those are interesting. Those are some interesting stuff. Those are some interesting stuff. Okay. So now moving right along. Now we got gorilla squats. I think I'm gonna try some 30s on them. I'm gonna put these out because I think I'm gonna try the big dogs. All right. Well, we'll see. We will see. Okay. Dumbbells. Grab some 30s. Okay. Gorilla squats. Gorilla squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm breaking that up too. 10, 10. Got 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay. What do we got next? I think we got those bent over rows next. Right? And if that's the case, yep. We'll try these 30s. We'll try these 30s. Try these 30s. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. I'm breaking everything up. 10 more. I'm breaking everything up. 10 more. Okay. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Figure eights. Figure eights. Try with the 70. Figure eights with the 70. What do you think? Figure eights with the 70. Let's try it. Figure eights with the 70. Okay. Woo. Okay. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Woo! Those are interesting. All those are interesting. Okay. Now we got push presses. Push presses. And actually, I should have kept those 30s because I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. Push presses with the 30s. Push presses with the 30s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I'm breaking those out. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. All right, let's get it over with. 10 more. Let's get it over with. 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. One more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay. It is 5:43, and I'm gonna go for one more round. I'm gonna go for one more round. Got started late, which is why we're gonna keep pushing. All right. Um, okay, we're gonna go heavy, heavy, heavy. Suitcase. Suitcase. Um, suitcase deadlifts. Heavy, heavy, heavy. All right, but we're definitely gonna break this one up because safety first, right? Quality over quantity. That's what I like to say. Quality over quantity. Okay. All right, last round. Let's get it in here. Right? Now we've been doing enough of these where you can tell, or you could probably figure out your strong side, weak side, or you're asymmetrical, right? With me, whenever I grab that with my right hand, stand straight up, I feel so solid. With that left hand, I feel like something's not catching, right? And it's just strength. It's just strength, right? Making the invisible visible. All right, starting with the left. Sure, I got enough space here. Okay, get tight. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, that's halfway. That's halfway. That's halfway. That's halfway. I like this though, because working on muscles that you can't necessarily isolate that are very important for when you go bend over and pick something up, right? Very important. Some of those pelvic floor muscles, all right? Some of those hip muscles, some of those low torso muscles, but they're bent over and you're in this athletic stance or this crotch stance, right? And to try to isolate those muscles, because those are the muscles that are weak if you got back pain, it's hard to do. If you do something like this or those figure eights, it puts you in that position, forces those little stabilizers to work a little more, right? So when you're not doing it, you feel way more strong. Okay, we got 10 more of these. 10 more. Here we go. Stay tight. 1, 2, or 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now we need those gorilla. And I think we're going to go 40 with those. Going big for this last one. Going big. This time, though, I spent a lot of time building a nice solid foundation. I hurt my back. God, it's got to be 4 years now, like 3 years. I think it's 4 years. Coming up on 4 years of hurting my back. Coming up on 2 years. We just passed 2 years of my Achilles. So, series of unfortunate mishaps that have slowed the gains down. And at my age, 54, we don't have much time, right? There's a body that you're trying to achieve, that you're trying to get to before this is all said and done. That window is closing. That window is closing. I mean, I know I'm in some great shape right now. And I think, at 64, I'll probably be still in some good shape. But 74, it's over at that point. If you haven't done it, it ain't going to happen. So keep that in mind when you are planning your fitness journey and thinking about what you want to do in the future. We're running out of time. We are running out of time. So let's get busy. Let's get busy trying to achieve the body that we want. Now we'll lose it, right? Coach Chuck, why are you doing all that work? You're going to lose it. But you know what? I'll be in my nursing home in my rocking chair or my wheelchair, and I'll be pointing up to the wall with a picture of me just with the gray too, and be like, yeah, that ain't 60 years ago. That was more like 10 years ago, right? And I'll be happy with that because I'll know that I didn't leave anything on the table, right? Or I didn't leave anything on the table that was in my control. How about that? All right, we're running out of time. Speaking of time, we need these gorilla squats. I got these 40s. We're gonna see what happens. I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna break it up. Is what's gonna happen. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, breaking it up. Well, let me tell you, nothing like a little bit of weight to make you get in the right position. Woo! I did 10 of those. One of them was in a bad position, and my body let me know really quick. Get back in position. This is too heavy to be messing around. So get to a point where you can, when your body says something, you can hear it. Get to a point when your body says something, you can hear it. Okay, we need 10 more of these, right? 10 more of these. Okay, 10 more. 10 more. All right. Got a little bit of weight here, so gotta be quality over quantity. Is that what they say? Quality over quantity. All right. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Woo! Woo! Okay. Get those bent over row next. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking about trying those 40s. Thinking about trying those 40s. Boy, you start picking up on your cardio when you start feeling stronger. Because that blood gets to flowing. My circulation increases. Start delivering nutrients quicker, more efficient to the muscle, and then carrying out that waste when you jump in the weight room. Woo! Especially if you already have a weight room foundation. Add some cardio to your life. Add some cardio to your life. All right. Bent over rows. We're going to try it with the 40s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We got 10 more of those. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Ooh. 10 more. Let's get this done because we got those figure eights, and then we got push presses, and then we're ready. And then we're ready. Okay. 10 more. 10 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Got those figure eights next. Figure eights. We're going to try the big 80 pig. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Big 80. Big 80 pig. Start lifting it. We're being scared of some of these big old weights around here. What happens when you get weak? Got a bunch of equipment in here. When my back was messed up, I was scared to move it. Right? I got trying to give somebody a workout. Like, oh, I got to pull out that machine. That's heavy. Now, I be pushing these machines around like it's nothing. Losing that strength, man. Keep testing it. Make sure. Okay. Here we go. 80 pig. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Those are definitely getting added to the routine. Those are definitely getting added to the routine. They're hitting spots I didn't know needed to be hit. Woo! Okay, push press. Push press. Gonna go with those 40s too. Might as well. Finish strong. Finish strong. It's the last thing of the day. Or of this workout. Let's try it. We'll see. We'll see. 1. Woo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, we got one more of those. Them 40s ain't no joke. Okay. Ooh, I almost forgot I was doing class. That was so heavy. All right, let's finish you guys out. Let's finish you guys out. All right, just got 10 more of these. 40s though, they're heavy. They're heavy this morning. It's another one in the books, people. I mean, we're not done, but hey, we're up. We're sweating. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. Your habits, to daily habits. Okay, I need 10. I need 10. 1 or 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. One more. 20. Woo! All right. Okay. Let's close this thing out. Let's close this thing out. Let's close this thing out. All right. Close this thing out. Okay. All right. All right. Woo! Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. So, round of applause. Right. Pat on the back. High five. Remember, the most important talk is the self-talk. So talk to yourself nicely. Okay. So, words of wisdom for July 21st, 2025. Here we go. This is a good one. People at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them. Read that again. People at war with themselves will always cause collateral damage in the lives of those around them. Okay, those of you that know me know that I read through my words of wisdom and or affirmations each evening. Whatever stands out to me is what I bring to you. This one stood out because, I went out this weekend to a concert in my neighborhood, my old neighborhood, the neighborhood I grew up in. And I seen a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a long time. Some people I see more, but for the most part, that part of my life, I don't see those people as much just because I'm so busy and what I do doesn't cross the paths of what they do. But I encountered some people and at 54 or right around our 50s, you would think that people have done the work that they need to do in terms of inside of themselves and know what they bring to the table in terms of their interactions socially. But it was amazing to me to encounter some people that I could tell, you know, not because how they reacted to me, but I could tell that they still had some work to do. And that's not to say that I don't have any work to do, but you could tell that they got so much work to do that it stood in the way of them being social. It was interesting. And so last night when I was reading through the words of wisdom, this one came across. And I thought to myself, because a few of the interactions not necessarily made me upset, but a few of the interactions made me feel like uh like there was something that I did wrong. Right? When all I felt like is I just, hey, what's up? How you doing? And what came back was just kind of like, what did I do wrong? And then I thought to myself, you know what? That's not me. That's not me. And so anyway, uh, that's that. Take it for what it's worth. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want you to get out there, attack this Monday and this week, just like we attacked this workout. I'll be back here Wednesday at the same time, doing much of the same thing. I want to thank you for joining me today and want you to love the person you are becoming. Have a fantastic day.